Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review fam. You know what? I'm off in another country right now. And one of the biggest things that I noticed while talking to some of the people here is that it's dry as hell. And what I mean by dry is that the same stuff that you see on US shelves or Canadian shelves are not on shelves here. Stuff that you look for, like Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, are not available here. And if they are, they're at crazy, ridiculous prices. So the people here, they order from eBay. But the thing with eBay is, man, eBay beats your ass on shipping if you're outside the US. And sometimes you got to pay custom and duty charges and all of that stuff, right? So you're being hit so damn hard, it makes you not want to collect. So the thing is, man, I was just thinking, man, the only thing that I see available, like I was here like two other times, and I noticed I seen a lot of Legos and Hot Wheels. Those are big in Europe. They got Lego stores at the airports, and just like they did in Chicago. But here, Legos are very big. Then, the Hot Wheel cars are very expensive, man. So that's something to look at. That's something to pay attention to. When I was talking to you about shipping, if you're paying $24.99 off eBay, you might end up paying that in shipping plus the other stuff. So the particular item that you purchased, you might as well say you bought it twice. We complain a lot about stuff in the US. Yeah, but the prices, we can find a hell of a lot of stuff faster than everybody else. I hear about a lot of overseas releases. It may be released over in Asia somewhere or the UK. But when you get to places like Zurich and Poland and Czech and those places, Germany, it's kind of hard to find a lot of this stuff. I've been thinking about that. I did a video on this a while ago while we were out checking. And people said, oh, you made a whole trip out of, looking for toys. No. While I'm here visiting family and friends and talking to some of my pals and, about collecting and shit like that, we chop it up here. But, the thing is, a lot of times, fam, there's a language barrier. And for people who speak English, they don't know all of English. English is like, I hate to say it, seemed to me like one of the easiest things to learn. That's because, I'm from an English speaking country. But to other people, English can seem very hard because there are like 50 words that mean the same damn thing. Like in other cultures, it's about the same. But, here, they don't have stuff that go on sale. They don't have clearance. They don't have all this other stuff. So you sitting here trying to make this, situation as a collective work. So a lot of people end up just, going the other way and be like, man, this is a little too hard for me. This is hard to pull off. This is why when I made that video saying that eBay resellers and all that shit is bad, no, I had to correct that because a lot of time you get a lot of resellers who really look out for you. Now, that's not all of them. I'm not saying all resellers are bad. I'm saying there's quite a few that's good and there's quite a few that's bad. You're going to run into some of everything while you're doing this. And the biggest things that I look at is how to move forward with anything. How do we make a situation that's, really off kiltered? Now, in a place that I'm staying, in a rental, they got a Xbox 360. They got it there along with a few games, a DVD or Blu-ray system, and like apps on the TV that you can, watch your stuff on. The funniest thing that I found about that, fam, is that you got to look at all this stuff. Excuse me, and how it plays out. I've been looking at everything, man, and like I said, in certain countries, you have to have a lot of money to be a collector because shit is not cheap. The little shit that you take for granted in the US is an arm and a leg somewhere else. It may break down to the same amount of money, but if I'm spending damn near shit, six of their dollars to buy a Hot Wheel car, man, it's just not worth it. And people looking at you like, you spent how much on a Hot Wheel car? Fam, this is some shit that you really gotta pay attention to. Shit, that I'm looking at right now, like I told you, it's a 6 hour difference. So I'm 6 hours ahead of you. So videos will drop sporadically. It's kind of hard to stay up to drop the videos at the regular time or schedule them because sometimes when you schedule videos, shit go all the way left quick. I don't know why. But yeah, this is just some of the stuff. We're supposed to be checking out some TK Maxes. Okay, TK Maxx is the European version of TJ Maxx. So I want to see, my wife said maybe we check out a couple or, and see what they have. Because I need a razor because I forgot to pack my razor. I packed everything else but my razor. And you know how hard it is to go through customs and, security on a shit at the airport with just things that could actually do bodily harm to people. So you got to be very careful nowadays. But with that being said, yes, I will be here for a little while and I will be checking out stuff. Biggest thing I'm looking at also, fam, a lot of people are finding a lot of good shit at Ross. I see the bats are at the Ross now. The Cobra Viper 3-pack, the Duke Ran Tiger Force Ram Cycle. Like I said, the Stalkers are already there, the Crimson Twins. And like I said, you keep looking, you will find more and more stuff. Now stuff is hitting stores sporadically because of the distribution. So you may hit some stores that get a lot of stuff. You're going to get a lot of stores in urban areas getting a lot of the bulk of the merchandise because urban areas have more people and they could actually stock the shelves a lot better. Like say in the Chicagoland area, they're like, shit. I mean, well, I just say Chicago and the surrounding suburbs of Chicago. Dude, there has to be like 40 Rosses. There are just so many of them. And I mean, man, there's just so many Rosses, dude, in the Chicagoland area. So that's something you gotta look at. Man, like I said, I had checked 3 the week before we left and found certain things and, certain things I didn't find. Again, not every store is gonna have the same thing. And if you see the item for a cheap enough price, if you've seen $4.99 Legend, $4.99, well, Marvel Legends, if you see those for $4.99 or $5.99, and you don't have the item, it might be worth picking up. But your G.I. Joe classifieds for $4.99, the Ram Cycle with Duke, the Tiger Force version for $9.99, the Cobra Viper 3-pack for $14.99. Man, come on. The bats for $4.99. Dude, pick it up if you see it. Now, again, I'm not mad at people for picking up multiples. I'm just not. This is something that a lot of people been looking for, man, and they like, damn it, look, maybe I can do something with this now. Just keep this in mind. This is not people just, hoarding shit and trying to resell. You got a lot of people who are collectors and are happy to find stuff right now. And if they got the money, they're just picking it up. I've been seeing people in the groups with carts of merchandise, and, I'm just like, shit, I'm proud of you for finding stuff. It's not like every time that you turn around, you out here just hoarding. Like I hear about the stories of people with carts of merchandise and they're resellers. Man, even if you're a reseller, I'm not mad at you at this particular point in time. I was saying that it's an actual buyer's market in some places, like even on eBay. If you're looking for certain things, you can find it if you slow down and not buy the first thing that you see. Now, I found something. I don't know if I'd be home to get it, if they leave it in front of my door, or however this works, for how long that I'd be gone. If it's not there, it's just not. I'm not even mad. I just couldn't pass the deal up. And see, that's what happens, man. Sometimes you're looking for stuff and you find it on a deal. And sometimes you got to look at it and call it for what it is, man. We're finding stuff, but you got to make sure that you're happy to find the stuff that you're looking for, that you understand what it is that you found. This hobby is built up on people. And we're like the internet. We tell each other where stuff is. For those who are not scared to tell people what shit is. And, again, at the end of the day, it's not you over here just, you just telling people and, people feeling some kind of way. No, it's like if I tell you, you could tell someone else and we could all help each other. Because you know what? Even if you want 3 items and you found them, the next store, even if you found a Cobra Viper 3 pack and they had like 15 in store, you bought 3. You go to the next store, they have 15 and you buy 3. And you go to the next store, 15, they got 3. Is that still a bad thing? If you bought 3, or 4 of them, it's up to you. It's up to the money you got in your pocket. I stopped hating on people buying a lot of stuff. Man, at the end of the day, half of these places that these people go, I haven't been. Some of the Rosses that people tell me about in Chicago, I haven't been to. So I can't get mad at them. It's just what it is. But fam, till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.